Right. Yesterday we learned 2 points basically. Number one is called as how to create live extract. How to create
Mhm.
live connection, and second is how to create extract connection, right?
Right.
One is how to create live connection. Second is how to create extract connection with full data or with some data we learned. Today, do you have any way to convert that live connection into extract connection and extract connection into live connection, vice versa? Can I do like that or not? That we'll observe first. Okay?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Go to your, uh, let me make me as a presenter. I'm
Yeah.
making me as a presenter and open ODI W. So we completed hands-on to develop a report using Oracle Extract Connection. Now refreshing the extract connections. We already learned
Mhm.
about refreshing the extract connections. Now we have learned about converting live to extract. That's what we are trying to see it. Now let us go for Oracle. Then I am trying to provide here Scott. Then we are providing here Tiger. Today are you able to see the screen?
Yes, I'm able to.
Okay, today you are able to see it, right? Okay, good. Sign in. Right. Now, if you go and try to observe yesterday whatever we created the table, here we have the option called as test one. No, something else has to be created, right? Okay, maybe that one I may be deleted. Let us go for test one. We have here test one or test one I am trying to take into the work area. In the test one, let us say update now. We have these are the records RAM, RAM1, RAM2, and there is a RAM5. 4 records are available. And this is called as what type of connection? Live connection. What type
Live.
of connection it is? Live connection. Live. Now I am going for the sheet 1. Then I am trying to drag and drop e-name here. Then I am trying to drag and drop salary here. Now we are able to see corresponding chart. We are able to see it. Now this live connection, whatever available, I want to convert into the extract connection. All you have to do is you have to click on here extract data option. You have to click.
Okay.
Even though we selected in the data source tab, in the data source tab, what I selected here option? Live.
Live.
And using this live connection only, I developed here report. But I
Okay.
decided now I want to create the extract connection. I want to create it. Then what you can do is you can click on the extract date, extract data, click on the extract here. There is asking, tell me where you want to store it. Okay, you can give some name. Then click on here save. Now it is converted into what? Extract connection. You can see if it is a live connection, only one cylinder symbol you are going to see here. If it is extract connection, you will see 2 cylinder symbols.
Okay.
And also if you right click here, there is an option will be enabled that is called as it is using what? Extract
Extract.
using. That's what the symbol. Okay, and yesterday I asked the people to read about the TDE blogs, right? part 1, part 2, part 3 given by Tableau guy. Did you get chance to walk through it?
No.
No, very good. So actually why I asked you people to walk through it is the way TDE stores the data is different from our table. Because of that one, we are going to get a lot of performance, we are going to get it. For example, only concentrate on the diagram. See this diagram? This is our regular table is going to store it. Regular our RDBMS credential store is going to store where? Customer name, product name, shipment date and profit. Okay, like this we have the values. In case of Tableau, how it is storing is customer store. It is storing ID and value. ID and value. For each column, it will keep one ID, one value. For each column, it keep one ID and one value. Are you getting my point?
Yes. So the ID is created by Tableau.
Yeah, ID is created by the Tableau. This is the TDE, how it is storing the data. This is the table, how it is storing the data, normal table.
Yeah.
Now, if I want to do here, sum of profits I want it. Then in case of table, what it has to do? It has to go to this row like this and it has to pick this value. And it has to go through this row like this and it has to pick this value. And as it has to travel this many horizontal lines, and it is going for here what? Directly only one vertical line it is going, right?
Yeah.
Because of this one, performance will be improves. Okay, that is the one thing. And next, go and try to see this diagram also once. See this diagram. Suppose I want to see data. If you observe here, columnar. This is called as columnar store. TDE, how it is storing that kind of story is called as what? This is what the terminology. Columnar store. Now, if you see carefully here, if I want to know 1 to 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2 is who? These two records. Are same records or not? Same product or not?
Yes.
That is saying as 1 and 2 as same product it's saying. And 4 and 5. 4 and 5 also as what? Same record. It is identifying how many times the record is repeated. For this it is giving the common IDs. I mean to say 4 to 5, this is the number like that. Tomorrow if I ask, let us say, I want accessory 34 data, I want it. It already knows it is a value of the 4 and 5, right?
No.
It won't search for the remaining all things. Directly it will go to the 4 and 5, it will sum it and give to you. Here, run length encoding, dictionary comparisons would be applied to column values. And immediately it is going to get the value. So, because of some special arrangement of the data, we are able to get here good performance, we are able to get it. We are able to get here good performance, we are able to get it. So, go and try to see here, second article on that one, very high level. If you see the second article, what is the benefit of this one is, number one, why we are going for this one, 7 reasons are there. Tableau data extracts are good for 7 reasons. Number 1 is what? Performance. Normal execution of report is what? Whenever you run the report, if it is a live connection, then what is happening? It has to go to the database, it has to execute the SQL query, then it has to give the data to you, right?
Yeah.
Tableau is installed in CPU 1. Database is installed in CPU 2. CPU 1 to CPU 2 through network it has to go over there, and in the CPU 2 it has to execute the SQL query. The result it has to carry and it has to show in the CPU 1. That is what the process backend it is going on. But in case of TDE is what? TDE data also available in the CPU 1 only. You are running the report in the CPU 1 and data also available where?
CPU1. Local person.
Because of that one, there is no need to travel from one CPU to another CPU, and there is no need to execute any SQL query also. Because of that one, we are going to get great performance. We are going to get it. Second is what? Reducing the load and portability and free aggregation is also possible here. That is 4 to 5 like that. And materialization of calculated fields. These are the main 7 reasons are available. Just walk through the 7 reasons. And with examples it is given here. Okay. Right. Next, part 3 here. The part 3 is going to talk about best practices whenever we are using the TDE. We are using the TDE. What are the best practices? When to go for the TDE, when not to go for the TDE. Okay, what is only problem with the TDE is what? Suppose yesterday I created the TDE, thereafter you create the one record in the database. If without refreshing, if keep on today you are running, tomorrow you are running, after 10 years you are running also, you are going to see what? Old data only are seeing or not?
Yes.
In the database, some new data is came, but still we are going to see the old data. That is called as stale data problem, old data problem. That we are able to overcome by doing here incremental refresh. How to do that incremental refresh? We have to observe it. Okay, from the last update date, how to do it? We have to see it. Okay, yesterday I did right, extract and refresh it. And one more concept is available here. There is a, whenever you are using this extract, there is an option called as, what is this? Optimize. If you click on the optimize, second layer of the data also organized, it's our backend. Inside the TDE only. Nowhere you can see how the data is organized actually. Okay. Inside the TDE only, the data will be organized in an optimized manner. It is going to organize it. Because of that one, we are going to improve the performance. Am I clear? That is about the TDE. And if I right click on this one, there is a, now it is using what? Extract connection or it is live connection?
Extract.
Extract. I want to convert this extract connection to live connection. For that, all what you have to do is you have to uncheck this use extract. If you uncheck it, it is converting into what?
Live.
Live. So there is a possibility to convert live connection into extract connection into live connection. And extract connection, periodically we have to refresh it by using refresh option. And TDEs we can optimize it by using optimize option. And when you refreshed it, that history also you can observe here. You did the full refresh or incremental refresh, those all things you come to understand here. That history we can see it. So these are the properties whatever we have here related to the extracts. Now we have here data source filters. Even though we have RAM 1, RAM 2, RAM 5, I don't want RAM 1, let us say. I can restrict at the level of data source only, I can restrict it. Here I can add the filter. For example, ename is equal to, let us say, RAM 1, RAM 2 only I want it. I can put here filter. This filter I applied on the level of, which level I applied? Data source level. Data source level if you applied, then how many reports you are developing also? We are going to see only RAM 1 and RAM 2 only.
Okay.
If you apply the filter, let us say I am trying to remove this edit data source filter, whatever we have it. Selecting here, I am removing it, then okay. Suppose if I apply the filter on the sheet 2, I applied it. This filter is applied only on the sheet 2. If you go to the sheet 1, I am able to see what?
All the data.
All the data. That is the difference between data source level filter and sheet level filter. Okay, right.
Okay.
Again, if I right click on this one now, what are the other options are available? Just try to see it about the connections. We have the refresh, we are aware of it. View the data. View the data means this is what the data, whatever available, we are able to view it. Next option. What is this option? Rename. We can go on, you can rename whatever user friendly name you want, you can put the user friendly name. Okay. Now right click, there is an option called as, what is this? duplicate. Suppose same thing I want here one more. I can go and I can duplicate, I can do it. Now it's going to create here one more copy, it is creating. And next we have here option called as close. That will be closed here. Click on OK. That is gone. Now
Okay.
right click here. There is extract data option. We are aware of it. Use extract. We are aware of it. Extract also we are aware of it. Data source filters we are aware of it. Replace data source. Here other data source is not there. That is the reason it is disabled. If you have other data source, that will be enabled and you can replace it. Okay. Assume referential integrities. Any primary key, foreign key things are available. Those things is going to assume here. Date property. Suppose date column is available. How it has to display? That we can decide here. By default, what format you want, that you can decide here. Now, edit aliases. Suppose we have here ename. The ename alias is available here ram, and that alias that name is what available here ram, right? Suppose if I want to provide here, let us say something like that. Click on OK. Now, if I try to drag and drop here ename, what we got here? Ram ready. Is it in the database we have the RAM ready, or in the database we have the RAM?
RAM only.
In the database we have the RAM only, but we changed it. We used the alias and we changed the data. That's what the option of edit the alias. Then publish to server means down the line I am going to explain it. We can publish to the directly web-based server. Once it is published, using this one I can develop the reports in the directly in the server.
Okay.
Right. Add to the saved data source. Suppose we have already one data source is available, and if you want to add to the existing one, you can go and you can add to existing one. Suppose for this one, if you want to add it, you can add it. Okay. Now, let us go for last one, that is called as properties. It came from where? It came from the server called as ORCL. Server version is what, and table is what, and type is what, and username is what. We have it. Right. Now I'll give one requirement to you people. I have in the database, let us say, let me go for one screen, I will show it. Same screen I want in the Tableau, I want it. How to replicate it, we'll try to observe it. For example, this is other tool that is called as OBW, that screen I am opening. Let us say we have here one of the batch people did some work. Now I have supplier 2. Here, what are the tables we are seeing? 4 tables we are seeing. That 4 tables are joined like this. The schema is called as what schema? The schema is called as what schema? Star schema or snowflake schema or mixed schema? Star schema. So this is our order table. This is our order table. It is a fact table, and this is a dimension table. This is a dimension table. This is a dimension table. These all things are available in a schema called as supplier to schema. It is available. Supplier to schema of the ORCL, it is available, and the password also supplier to only. Import these 4 things and try to create the joins and try to develop a report. I want top 10 customers. I want top 10 customers. That is what the requirement. Try to do it. Those are the 4 tables I want it. Go to the Tableau. Bottom we have the Tableau.
Yeah. We can't access it.
Sorry, bottom we have this one. You are not able to see it.
Yeah.
Now I am trying to close this one. Let me close it.
Okay.
Yes. Now this is what the screen. Now try to connect to the Oracle using supplier to schema.
Yeah. So both are supplier 2.
Yeah, both are supplier 2. Sign in. Now drag and drop D1 order to table.
Yeah.
That is the one. Right. We drag and drop D1 order to table. We drag and drop. And try to drag and drop D1 customer to table also. It is available in the ascending order only, so we have to go slowly. Yeah, you can search like that also. D1 underscore customer 2. Customer 2. Search.
Okay.
It is
Okay.
in the capital letters.
Okay.
Careful, it is C is missing.
Oh, sorry.
Right. Now we got the D1 customer 2. Drag and drop D1 customer 2 into the work area. Now observe here, in previous case, there is no join concept, right? Now it is asking,
Right.
one moment, join concept it is asking here. What type of joins we are going to provide here? We can provide equi-join, or you can provide here left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. These are the joins, whatever it is possible. Okay. And in the inner join, what is the column say D1 order 2 and D1 customer 2. I know the column here customer key in the order table, customer key is equal to in the customer table new key. That's what I am providing it. Suppose if it is a non-equi join, we can operate using what? Operators. So what are the joins possible in the table, sir? Equi join possible, non-equi join possible, outer joins possible. That's it. Anything else we have apart from these things?
No.
No. Self join means again the same table you are going to take one more time, we can take it. That is possible. Self join also possible. But cross join, this kind of things we cannot create it.
Okay.
And more than one column, if you want to join, then you can go and you can add here like this, more than one column also you can add it. Once you add it, you did wrongly, then you can go and you can delete this one. And we are trying to provide as of now inner join we are providing. Once join providing condition is completed, close this window. Now we closed it between these two things. Now we got here what?
Join. Inner join.
Join. Right. Similarly, take other two tables. D1 calendar 2. D1 underscore calendar 2 table. CALENDAR.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Take that one. Right. Now we have to select here from the D1 order to table period key. From the D1 calendar to table YYYY last column will be available. Last YYYY. Anyhow, if people are aware of it, these join conditions will be given by our data modeling team. In the data modeling diagram, if you observe, we come to understand this one. We are not the people who created the tables. That is the reason we don't know which column of this table need to be joined with which column of the other table. That we come to understand by observing the data model diagram, DMR diagram. Okay, right. Now take here one more table, D1 underscore products.
nothing but a semantic layer, right?
Sorry.
Uh, After this section, this is nothing but a semantic layer, just like in
Yeah,
OBI.
it's nothing but semantic layer. Right, right.
So, given orders product ID. Okay.
Right. We got here now products also we given. Now, next point. We given all the giant conditions we given. We given all the giant conditions we given. Now this is what our star schema nothing but the shape is not coming as other tools it is showing. Okay, but it is star schema. From fact table to all dimensions were connected. Okay. Only the problem with the tableau if compare with the other tools is, see in the other tool I can take here thousands of tables also I can take it. If I go for file menu, let us say if I am trying to open here offline. For example, we are trying to take here OBIA HR only, then click on open, then RR capital ITC small 123 is the password. Don't try to understand this navigation of the OBAW. You concentrate only on the tableau.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Now if you go and try to observe here, there are n number of tables you can observe in the layer called as physical layer. N number of tables are available. If you go and try to observe one of the table in the data warehouse, that table is called as, let us say, fact table. These all are dimension tables. These all are dimension tables. Now if you go for one of the table, that is a fact table if you take it. So we have here one of the fact table, let us say others fact is available. GL others fact. Now if I right click on the GL others fact, then go for physical diagram, objects and direct joins. Now you see this is what we are seeing. Suppose these many tables I am giving to you, connecting these all things here, it makes somewhat difficult or not?
Yeah.
Because the work area is very congested here. Small work area is available.
Right.
And the problem with this is, with this tableau is, now once I created this one total semantic layer, I can generate n number of reports I can generate it. Independent reports I can generate it. But here what? Once I create this one, I can use only in the sheet one, here only I can use it.
Okay.
Okay, and if you want to use the same data model in other place means first you have to save this one somewhere. You have to save this one somewhere. Then we have to open this data source, you have to open again. Okay, what I want to conclude here point is, Tableau is a very good tool if number of tables are considerably less. If too huge, let's say I have 100 tables, 200 tables like that counts as I have here. Hundreds or 200s of counts are available here as I have here. That many tables are available, organizing in the Tableau is a bit difficult. Okay, this is the one point what you have to notice. Okay, next. We have here different options here. We learned yesterday, the connections we learned yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you want to provide the filter, permanent filters, there is an option called as here add. If you click on the add, suppose you don't want the region, one column is available here region. You don't want, let us say, east data, exclude the east data. Only I want what? Central and west. Central and west data only will show all the reports. This filter we are providing at what level?
Data source level.
Data source level. So in all the places, it is going to show only central and west data only. It is going to show it. It won't show east data. That's how we can provide data source level filters. Time being, as of now, cancelling it. Next, here what are the different options available here? Let us observe it. What is this option? Preview your data source. If you click on this one, we got this is what the preview, whatever we are seeing it. But this preview is not showing the data, but it is giving the options to you. Update now, automatically update. If you click on the update now, we are going to see the data here. Now there is one more option here. What is this? Manage metadata. If you go for the manage metadata, if you see here, in each and every tool, one thing is very common. What is very common is, if you go for offline, let us say some other RPD I am taking here. In the database, whatever names available, my business may not be liking the same name. That is the reason what we will do is, what is this column name? ACTL EXTND. But that we converted into what we converted, backend it is pointing to the ACTL EXTND only. But that logical name we converted into, what is the logical name of this one? Dollars. Can I provide like that here also? This is our field name. This is our remote field name. Remote field name is nothing but database column name. What is this?
Database column.
In the database, whatever way it is available, that's how we are going to maintain. This field name is nothing but our Tableau name. This is our Tableau name. Whatever name you want, you can provide it. For example, I am going for D1 order to table. There is a column called as ACTL EXTND. That ACTL EXTND column I am renaming as dollars. Then enter. Then it is renamed as a dollars. So this is, I can compare now, this is nothing but physical name or database name. This is nothing but logical name or business name. Logical name or business name or Tableau name, whatever you are calling it as, it is one and same. That is what this option is available, managing the metadata. We can do the renaming, we can do it. Basically, we can rename this one as per the business use case. Next, sort the fields means like, you can go and you can sort it based on the data source order wise, A to Z, Z to A. These all things you are aware of it. Now, if you feel like one column is not at all required for you, invoice number you don't want at all, then you can select an invoice number, right click, there is an option called as, what is this? Hide. It will be hided from your display, as well as for the reporting purpose also. Some reason if you want to see the hided columns also, you want to see it. There is an option is available that is called as what?
Sure. Okay.
So hiding field, the hiding field is appearing here, but it will be somewhat grayed out. Okay. Now these are the options whatever we are seeing it. Now let us go and try to see here. Next one, show aliases. What is the option? Show aliases. Suppose if you create any one table, alias you are trying to create it. Let us say right click. There is an option available. If this table is available, this table alias you can go and you can create it. That alias tables also, values also is going to show it. Meaning, for example, what is the value we have? $2450822. Previously I created one alias I created, right? If that alias you created, that alias if I enable, that alias value will be showing here instead of the original value. Right. Now, if you go and try to observe here, these columns, there we are seeing here rename, column name also you can rename and reset the name, copy the values, hide. These are the different options, whatever we have it. Okay.
Yeah.
And by default is showing here, how many rows it is showing? 1000 rows it is showing by default. So these are the options, whatever we are seeing in the tab called as Data Source tab. Data Source tab, these are the options we are seeing it. Now we are going to the sheet 1 we are going. Now we are in the sheet 1. In the sheet 1, if you observe carefully, I have here one tab. The tab is called as data. In the data, this is divided into two types. First one is called as dimensions. Second one is called as measures. Down the line, if I right click here, there is an option is available. I can go and I can create parameters. I can go and I can create here parameters, and I can group the things also. I can group it. If you do those things, then we are going to get here that kind of sections also we are going to get here. Okay, as of now we have here tables are divided into what?
Dimensions and measures.
Dimensions and measures. Sorry, not the tables, columns. Columns are divided into what? Dimensions and measures. Mostly these dimensions will be coming from our database dimension tables. Mostly these measures will be coming from our database fact tables. Okay, right. And now if you observe here, let us say I want to here by default it is grouped by what? Table wise, right? Calendar is a table, customer is a table, like that. It is grouping is available like that. Okay, if you want here, let us say group by folder. You want to create one folder, and the columns you want group by folder. If you want to do it, you can go and you can do it. As of now, see here any table name we are seeing here?
No.
No, why? Because we selected here group by folder option we selected. If you select here group by data source table, means we are going to see here table names, we are seeing it. These are the different ways we have it to showcase the data. Okay, right. Now my original question is what? I want to know top 10 customers. Top 10 customers who paid money wise. So what I have to take here? I have to take here customer column. I have to take from the customer table. Customer name nothing but. So I am taking here. Then I want dollars column. Dollars also I am taking here. Right. I want top 10 customers. Top 10 customers I want it. Let us go and try to drag and drop whatever we have here name. That name I am trying to drag and drop here. While you are dragging and dropping from rows to filters, you have to press the control from the keyboard. Then you have to drop it. Okay. Now there is an option called as what it is?
Top.
Top. There is an option called as here by field top 10 customers I want it. Okay. Now you can see top 10 customers only available or not. If you want to sort in the descending order, you can click here, then it is a descending order. If you remove this filter, let us say right click, there is an option called as clear the filter. Now who is the first guy? Compound. Without filter, we are seeing this is the first guy. Now apply the filter top 10, then see it what is coming. Let us say by field, okay. Still it is showing that only or not?
Yes.
That means top 10 only we are seeing it. That's what the top 10 customers, how we can do it. Okay. Right. Now that is clear. Let us go for next one. Let us say I am trying to remove this one. Even I am trying to remove this one. Even I am trying to remove this one. Whatever we are seeing here, each one, this is called as what it is?
Filter section.
Filters card.
Oh.
This is called as what it is? Marks card. This is called as what it is? Pages card. This is columns card. Like that, these all things are called as, each one is one card. And even people used to call this one as a shelf also. Let us say I am trying to drag and drop region, column, whatever available onto here. Whatever we have this one, this is also called as, with one more word, what is this one?
Shelf.
Shelf. We can call it as card or we can call it as shelf. Right. Now we take in a region and we are trying to take here dollars, we are trying to take it. Now this region again I am trying to drag and drop into the filter. I am trying to drag and drop. Then click on here OK. Now you can observe we have, let us say I am trying to minimize this one. There is an option called as minimize. Then we are able to see full screen. This region I want to make as a user friendly. I can make this one user friendly by using the option called as here. What is this?
Filter. Show filter.
Show filter. Now right side is showing here. If I select here, let us say like this, what happened?
Dated.
East and west only it is showing. If I select like this, what happened? In other tools, generally this concept is called as PROMPT, prompt. This is called as what? Prompt it is called as in other tools. But here, that kind of terminology is not there. They are saying simply user-friendly filter. Right. And there are multiple ways are available to display it. These are the multiple ways. Basic filters. Whatever I discussed now is called as basic filters only. I discussed now basic filters. Filters you can apply on the dimensions, or you can apply on the measures, or you can apply on the dates. Previously, whatever I applied top 10 things, I applied on the measure only. I applied it because top 10 sales wise I want right measure. And now we are going for next quick filters. What do you mean by quick filters? If you go and try to observe here quick filters, there is an option. What is this? Single value list. So it is a drop down which came here. Whatever you are selecting, that corresponding things we are showing it. This is called as single value list. Next is what? Single value drop down. So you can go and you can select here. Central means central corresponding data. East means east corresponding data. We are seeing it. Next is what? Single value slider. This is useful if in case of the money matters. It will be very useful. Okay. Next we have what is this? Multiple values list. Multiple values I can go and I can select here. And next is what is available? Multiple values drop down. I can go and I can select here multiple values at a time. I can select it in the drop down. Next we have here what is this? Multiple value custom list. If I want, I can type from the keyboard. I can type it like this. Then I can add here plus. That is going to show here. Of course, even if you are adding here, that should be available in the database. Then only it will show it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we have here that is called as what is this? Wildcard match. Suppose if I am typing here C, then followed by star, then enter. Then what you are getting? Starting with C, ending with whatever it is, you are getting here. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Now that is what called as wildcard match. Next is available here only relevant values. Only relevant values. What is the meaning of that one? To understand better that one, let me take here one more column. I am taking here one more column that is called as district. District also I am introducing into filters. Okay.
Okay.
Then we are trying to select here use all. Okay. Now this district also I want to show over there, show filter. Now we have here region, and below that one district is available. This region I am selecting as of now, single value drop down we are selecting. Now if I select here central, even district I will take into the report also I will take it, so that it will be more user friendly. If I select here central, in the district prompt I am expecting only central corresponding districts, sir. But what is showing here?
All the districts.
All the things, right?
Yeah.
Central corresponding districts are only these things.
Right.
It is not showing only those things. It is showing all the things it is showing here.
Yes.
How we can make only this one should be depending on this one?
Relevant.
Relevant. So if you go and try to select here only relevant values, then what we got?
Okay.
If I go and try to select here east, then automatically we are getting what? East corresponding.
Okay.
If I select here west, what are you getting? West corresponding. As you came from the Cognos background, you said, I remember you came from the Cognos. In the Cognos, we have cascading prompts available on concept.
Right. Yeah. Based
Same
on
concept
the
it is. Same concept it is. Cascading prompts. One prompt is depending on another prompt, then it is called as cascading prompts. Now here district prompt is depending on the
region.
And Samarjit, you came from the OBW background. That is the reason this concept in the OBW is called as limited values concept, right?
Yes.
Limited values concept. Okay, that is what this concept. But here we have the different terminology that is called as, what is this?
Relevant
values. Relevant values. That's it. So these are the options, whatever we are seeing it. Now let us say I am trying to remove this district. District I am dragging into the empty space so that will be automatically removed. This district also I am dragging into the empty space so that will be removed. It is removed. Now what I will do is, let us say I have here option. As of now, it's going for what?
Values.
If I select here exclude values, then what will happen is, if I select west, except west, remaining all things are appearing.
Okay.
If I select here central, except central, remaining all appearing. That is what the meaning of this one. I hope now we are able to understand entire thing, whatever we have here, right?
Yes.
This is called as quick filters. This is called as
Quick filter.
Quick filters. How to apply the quick filters means this is the way you can apply the quick filters. Okay, next one. Next one. Let us say I want to know top 2 districts I want, sir. What I want? Top 2 districts I want. Let us try to do that one. Let us say file menu. As of now, let us other sheet I am taking. Otherwise, other sheet I am taking. District column I am trying to drag and drop here. Then dollars column I am trying to drag and drop here. Then district and dollars I taken. For our understanding purpose, dollars I am trying to make in the descending order. So first district which is performing very good is what?
California.
California, then Yankee, then like that we have all the things. I want top 2 districts only I want it. So district I am trying to drag and drop it to the filters. Then top, then by field, only I want here 2, then OK. Now top 2 means only what we got?
Yes.
California, Yankee. Now I want to take here one column. That column is called as reason column. I want it. I am trying to take here reason column. Reason column. Now I taken here reason column. Reason column is came into the picture. Sorry. Reason column. That too I am selecting here only one thing that is called as central. I am selecting. What is this?
Central.
Central. If I select the central, do you get anything here?
No.
Why? Because this California Yankee, 2 things whatever available. This California Yankee, 2 things whatever available. Maybe not belongs to. Not belongs to. What is this? Those 2 things are belongs to central or not?
Yeah, those 2 are not.
Those 2 things are not belongs to central. That is the reason if I filter for the central means nothing we are getting here.
Yes.
Now what I will do is here right click. There is an option called as what is this?
Add to context.
If I click on this add to context, then what we are getting here? Lower Midwest and Texas. Lower Midwest and Texas are members of what? Central. Now I want you to define now what is contest. I add here contest, right? Now I want you to define what is contest. Within the central, it is calculating the top 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that is what the contest. That nothing much. Previously, it is calculated top 2 is what? Overall in all the districts. But here it is calculating now what?
Only
Within the central top 2 districts.
right.
That is the difference. Okay. That is what called as here contest filter. Quick filters I completed. Then contest filter also I completed. In the contest filter in my notes I given something else. I used here sample superstore I used and I given the example. Anything is okay. All we want is some measure and some this one I wanted. Okay. Yeah. So that's what called as this filters. The filters will end 3 types. One is basic filter, on dimension table how to provide it, on measure how to provide it, on date how to provide it. Even date also if you want to provide, there is a column is available here, date. For example, okay, this is the date is available. On the date I can select here relative dates. Click on the next. What is this? Range of the dates I can select it. Starting date, ending date, special. These are the options are available. Okay. And one more option is available here. One more is the what? Range of dates. Range of dates means from this date to this date what you want it. That you can select a range of dates. Okay. Right. So try to work on these filters today. And tomorrow we'll go for some more things. Okay. Thank you. Again, we'll meet on Monday. On Monday, we're going to discuss some more things. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.